So we're here taking the metro and we're gonna go to the Palace of Fine Arts. Alright, so we're here at the Palacio de Bellas Artes, the Palace of Fine Arts, and it's where the Mexican folkloric dance troupe performs, and we hope to see a show here while we're here. But outside it's absolutely beautiful, as you can see.
Very festive. There's a carnival going on the other side. There's lots of kids, lots of families around. Very, very festive.
A lot of people.
Lots of people. Easy ride on the metro system, which is fantastic.
There's some salsa dancing here. Isn't that cool? Very festive indeed. So cool. Today's Saturday and we're finally out of the hotel. But anyway, we're on our way to that building over there, the Torre de la Latino America. So hopefully it's a clear enough day that we could see some sights. So here's the Palacio de Bellas Artes in the daytime. Again, we decided not to go to the Torre Latinoamericana because it's very busy. The lines are very long. It is pretty grand inside as well. And there's one of the roofs. It's not as colorful as it is outside, but still pretty impressive. Very beautiful. It's Art Deco. Reminds me of the Empire State Building. Has that kind of vibe. It's great. This is the show that we probably want to see on Sunday, so we're gonna try to maybe get a Sunday tickets. Well, we couldn't get tickets for the Ballet Folklorico de Mexico because they were sold out until after we would have left. So we decided to just get tickets for the museum instead while we were there. We're on the second floor of the museum, and this is it's more of these larger murals up here. Here's El Hombre Controlador del Universo. So this is the piece that was done by Diego Rivera for the Rockefeller Center lobby, but then because Lenin is in the piece, they destroyed it, but then the Palace of Fine Arts here, where it is, they invited him to make a replica of it. So the character in the middle here has to decide whether the threat of capitalism represented by the USA and the promise of socialism as represented by the Soviet Union. There is a coffee shop downstairs. The price of the museum, by the way, here at the Palacio de Bellas Artes is 95 pesos per person.
Which isn't bad at all.
Yeah, and then we're gonna go check out the Sears building right across from the Palacio de Bellas Artes because he says there's a cafe up at the top. There we go. We actually got up to the Finca Don Porfirio cafeteria on top of the Sears building a few days later on because it was just so busy every single time that we went up there to attempt to get a view. Worth the view and the tastes, the flavors.
The coffees are great here.
Yeah, I mean, I would come here not just for the view, but just for the beverages. My drink is the Mazapan latte. It's really good. Should try it. And then he got the...
It was the horchata y chocolate.
So he wound up with a couple of shirts from Sears right there. So he's very happy with his finds. And then now we're gonna find some tacos.
Wow, look at that. They got plantains with some cream, crema, and then some papas fritos, French fries.
So what we've observed is that with the amount of people here in this city and all these public open spaces, there's not that many trash receptacles. They're very hard to find, and especially with all the food vendors, where does the trash go? There was a person here that was cleaning up the trash, and so we're gonna find him so we could get rid of our trash.
He was sweeping around us earlier, but now we can't find him
Yeah.
when we need him.
So, but it's very clean here though, so I don't know where all the people's refuse go after they are finished with their foods. It's very intriguing to me. It's a mystery. So although it's very crowded here, it's not insane or chaotic. You just have to navigate through the masses of people that you run across. I think one of the reasons why the streets are even more crowded is because of all of the street vendors that sell all kinds of stuff. You name it, you find it here. Everything. Hats, dolls, scarves, beautiful scarves, jewelry, clothes, shoes, obviously foods as well. Yeah, many, many, many things. It's kind of like the whole city is an open air market. Oh, there's the Arc de Triomphe down in the distance. The arch over there. That's a famous one. I guess we'll be heading that way.
Look at this.
Here is a monument to the Revolution. So we did get some tickets, and then we're going all the way to the top, but then to start you're at the bottom or down below. Trenches. Trincheras. It's historical tour. These are guns here made of glass. The tickets were $150 per person to go all the way to the top. 150 pesos. The building was initially planned as a federal legislative palace, but due to regime changes and then the Mexican Revolution, many years later they decided to just make it a monument for heroes of the Mexican Revolution. So how much did it cost?
Fantástico. 200 pesos. 200 pesos.
200 pesos for 4 tacos and 1 gordito, and then 1 water and 1
Cerveza.
cerveza, one can of beer for 200 pesos. On to
Sweet.
dessert, dulce. On our first day, we found a cafe and bakery called Casa 1900, so that's where we were headed to go get some desserts. Grab a tray and grab some tongs and just pick what you want. I kind of went wild and I got 2 cakes and he got a cheesecake. And the total of this is 225 pesos. Yeah, oh, more than dinner? Well, look at that. It's more than dinner, the cost of dinner with beverages, and now it's just these desserts. So, what I love about this place is how the pastries are so moist, not super sweet, just the right flavor. So this is chocolate with like a raspberry, and that was more caramel. And of course, you had the cheesecake with chocolate. So it's Sunday, about 1:30 in the afternoon. We're here at the park. It's nice weather today. And we'll just explore, I guess. This is very much like Central Park in New York, surrounded by like taller buildings, and you got this green space here in the middle. So a lot of boats available. Well, it's kind of a clusterfuck so far, trying to maneuver here, and we're running into people, but we're hoping to get out of the way. Well, there's somebody behind us. Go backwards? Left, that way? Me? Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Oh, gracias.
Okay.
Jeez Louise. So we just finished our paddle boating. It's 95 pesos for 2 persons. And you get a lifeboat, life jacket. Jardín Botánico de Chapultepec. It's very quiet here compared to the other areas. This is one of the better botanical gardens that I've been to. It's a lot of variety, and not just with the fauna, or the flora rather, but the way they designed it.
It's got a lot of good open area, a lot of little zones, and interesting plants all over the place. It's really a unique place to wander through and walk. A lot of quiet, private areas and a lot of space that is unique to share of the plants of this region. And I think this area here is all about the succulents in the air, cleaning the air, naturally cleaning the air. So what this botanical garden is really making a reference to, is how in the city center the gardens are helping to clean the air.
All right, so we just had our meal here at the park from those aggressive vendors. Unfortunately,
the rating would be lots of food, but not very tasty. Flavor wasn't good.
It was very bland. I was really surprised how bland it was.
We had tacos, we had beefsteak tacos, we had hot dogs and fries and a flautas.
Flautas for like 380 pesos.
Expensive for the quality.
He said it was a waste of money,
And
a waste of stomach space, and experience. I mean, the experience was fine. I think, yeah, the flavor could have been a lot more flavorful. So, thank you for rolling with us. We hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you on the next one.